This is Kurt from Movement, Strength and Recovery, and welcome to another daily stretch. So if you're ready, let's get into it. Okay, lie down onto your belly. From here, we're going to get onto our elbows and we're just going to do neck nods, up and down. I want you to try and keep your mouth closed, especially on the way up. And your tongue should be resting on the top of your mouth. These should be nice and gentle, not forced at all. Now left to right. See if we can see the feet behind you. Up and down again. And left and right. Okay, very good. From here, we're going to get into the half windmill position. So our foot's at 90 degrees, our hand is going to come down, and we're just going to rotate up to the ceiling. If you do Turkish get-ups, you would know this position. Five more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, swap sides. Both hands down, and let's rotate. Okay, 3 left. 3, 2, 1. Okay, while we're in this position, we're just going to do some cat-cow. And again, nice and gentle. Don't force it. The weather's getting a little bit cooler these days, so we're just doing a little bit of movement to warm that body up. Coming back into that half windmill position. Hands down and rotating. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's swap sides again. Rotating. And as we're doing this, really drive the support hand into the ground. It helps create stability through the support hand shoulder. At the same time, we're getting rotation through the thoracic spine. Okay, one more. Excellent. Okay, from here, we're just going to do the cat-cow a few more times. Really, really good. Now, does everyone have a foam roller at home? We're going to use that for the next part. We're going to foam roll out our calves, and then we're going to do a bit of calf stretch. Now, there's many different tools you can use. You can use things like peanut rollers, the regular foam ones. For today, I'm just going to use the regular foam roller. So, depending on how much pressure you want to apply, you can put the other leg on top just to have a little bit extra pressure. You can even lift yourself off the ground a little bit. So we're just going to roll through that calf for a few minutes. And I don't know if you can tell from the video, but I'm rotating my foot, so I'm actually getting most of that calf muscle. And it's very small movements. I'm not doing big ones like this. I'm just doing about, a couple of centimeters at a time. And I'm just trying to find any spot that feels a little bit tender. And if it feels tender, I'm just going to work on that area a little bit longer. So we're going to spend a few minutes foam rolling. And if you're not feeling anything, just move down a little bit further, that extra 2 centimeters again. Room. Okay, so I've got a spot here that's really, really tender. So I'm just going to stay in this one spot for a moment. And I'm going to focus on my breathing and wait for that tender spot to start easing off, and then I'll move on. But I just hold it there and breathe. Out of a scale of say 0 to 10, where 10 is the most painful, it's now dropping to around a 3 and a 4. I think that's pretty good, so I'm going to move on. There's other ways you can also do it. If you get into that tender spot again, you can stay on the spot but then move your foot around. And that will just help get a little bit of a stretch through there, and will help it feel and release that a little bit quicker as well. So as you notice, I'm not being rushed. This is just patient work, slowly working through those muscles there on the calf. Okay, so my right leg's feeling pretty good, so I'm going to move on to my left leg. But if you're still feeling tender on that side, spend it a little bit longer by all means. As you'll hopefully notice here, I found a little bit of a tender spot, so I'm just going to hold it there, but I'm moving my foot backwards and forwards, putting the toes away from me, putting the toes back towards me. And yeah, that feels good. eased off pretty quickly actually. Now, foam rolling is really important to do, especially during this time of isolation when you haven't been able to go out and see a massage therapist. It's a great way to give yourself a bit of self-massage. But at Box 33 we will be opening up our massage service soon. We've been given the okay by the appropriate authorities that remedial massage is okay to commence. So we're just looking into doing that again very shortly. A few more seconds of foam rolling. Okay, very good. Okay, we're just going to put the rollers away for a moment now. Now I hope your calf is feeling really, really good. We're going to go into a calf stretch. Now, I like using a wedge. It just increases the stretch for me. If you don't have a wedge, you can get yourself a block of wood, about this thick, and put your toes on it, or if you still don't have that, just the old regular calf stretch would be fine for this exercise as well. So, going to get in there, and we're just going to give yourself that nice calf stretch. And it should feel pretty good after the foam rolling. And if you want, you can rotate your hips slightly, and you'll feel that the stretch changes from the inside of the calf to the outside of the calf, just as you rotate around. Now, I like stretching the calf like this, with a bit of rotation. Just in real life, if you're playing sport, that's what happens with your ankle. Your ankle will move around like that, so your calf needs to be ready and prepared for situations like that. It's just not in that one planar motion all the time. There will be times where you land and your body's a little bit twisted, so you've got to make sure that your calf is loose and free in all different planes of motion. Okay, let's swap sides. So do you think the foam rolling helped? Do you think it helped make it a bit more freer before you come into the stretch? I'd really like to know, so please send me a message and let me know how you found the foam rolling. It's very good for a restorative, basically restoring your body, as well as using foam rolling as a warm-up. But you notice how we took a little bit longer today with the foam rolling. So that's more of a recovery process that we went through. Okay, one moment, just fixing up my timer. Okay, so we're going to get down into this position here and just bend forward. Really relax into this position and focus on your breathing. Nice, long, slow, deep breaths. And ease out of that stretch. Let's move on to the other side. Okay, when you're ready, just bending forward again. Nice, slow breath. I really hope everyone is practicing their crocodile breathing every day. It's great for teaching good breathing mechanics and a good breathing strategy, using your diaphragm to breathe, as well as being very good to help with relaxation, stress, and all the other things that happen in daily life. And ease up. Last stretch. Let's come down into the child's pose. And for the last 30 seconds, just move side to side. Use your hands to bring yourself around to the other side. Just walk them around. And relax, ease up. So, sitting up nice and tall. Well done. You have finished another daily stretch. It is a great component from the recovery, from movement, strength and recovery. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and I'll see you again on Monday.